Hey guys, Dream. Hope you can hear me, it's a bit raining. This video it's about morals and lying and how women think and how men think. So I have a great example for you guys and it's about the following. I have an appointment for tomorrow night with a woman and she asked me this morning if she might see me today as well. The thing is, when the woman first reached out, she said, tomorrow is Thursday. She said to me, hey, this week I'm only available Thursday. After work we can meet. The other times I have to work a long time. Okay, so now it comes. It's now Wednesday morning. It's already evening, but this morning she sent me the message, hey, can I also see you tonight after work? Okay, so what I immediately see, what she said before, what she sees now, if you really strictly look at her working schedule, something must have changed, likely not, or she's just blurping whatever. If you're in this situation, guys, the ethical, moral guy that only communicates very honestly and clearly and from the heart and like honest, like hey, I'm busy or I'm not busy or I want to see you, it only gives you so much less pussy, you know. Really, it's really like that. You limit yourself a lot by being too honest and too open. So I was thinking, what should I text this girl? Maybe it's a test, maybe not. I don't even want to think too much about that. I mean, though this video may sound that I'm talking about a technique and you should say this and sentence, your overall life and lifestyle should overrule all this stuff, but it's something I just want to talk about for a moment. So I was thinking what to respond to that, and instead of saying immediately like yeah, you should come, or no, you should not come, I'm busy, if I'm busy or not, maybe to pretend something like that, I just want to keep her a bit in a mystery, just to play around a little. So what I said to her was this: I'm not sure how I will feel tonight because I have a busy day. Let me know when you finished work or just before you finish work and we see. Something like that. So this thing communicates a few things. And the first one is like, I don't say like a yes or no right away. So if it's an availability test where she simply checks if I'm available tonight, I'll pass it, I would say. The second thing, she has no clarity. So it's not a yes or a no. So her mind keeps wandering. And this is the thing where I want to jump into in this video. Most men think right away that saying something like this, they would logically cancel like, well, I can already say if I'm available or not. And they would see that this is an example of lying or like manipulating women in a way. Well, guys, I would argue really strongly that this is just the only thing you can do, because these women manipulate you as well. I just told you explicitly a clear example where one woman first says, I'm only available Thursday, and now it's like, oh, we have a little bit of a horny chat, oh, maybe tonight after work I have time. Guys, if you're too tight on your authenticity and that kind of stuff, it limits you so much. It's not needed, and it doesn't even land in a woman's mind. Even if you lie about this and you get her in bed, she in the end prefers that than being honest all the time and really get nothing out of it. I've literally asked this to a girl. I said one time, it was in another place, it was in Copenhagen on the beach. I was talking with a girl around sunset time, and I had a bit of chat, and for whatever reason we got into contact, into a conversation, and I one time asked her if I could massage her back. And I had a very clear intention. I was like, okay, This is an entry point for getting physical. And later I admitted it to her. I was just like, I said like, yeah, what do you think of it? I say like, I must admit that that moment I just want to get physical with you, and I use this as an excuse. And she said this to me: well, we know it's likely an excuse. Many men do like that. And if I would not have liked you, I would not have accepted the massage. So what's happening here, guys, is that in this example of the massage, she also knows, she is thinking on other levels as what a man would say. A man would literally think, like an uneducated man that has no idea what women would think, I'm asking for a massage, and if she says yes, she likes to have the massage and maybe something more, I should ask that again. And if she says no, she doesn't want the massage. So that's really like that limited vision that many men still have, instead of thinking layers below that and seeing the context of it and the possibilities and that kind of dynamic that's all in that kind of question. And this is a way of thinking that you really have to apply with women as well. Don't be this honest, this honest, ethical, moral guy that is like saying like, yeah, I'm it's not about that, guys. You have to think also about results and what works, what's effective. And when you think about that, new doors open and you will be rewarded. Because when you limit yourself with something like, this is not honest, this is not moral, I should not do it, another guy does it and gets the result. So it's really against yourself. And by the way, acting morally and ethically only, first of all, doesn't get you as much results, and second, this is a masculine kind of way of looking at things. This is coming from logic, from reasoning, from thinking in the past and having cause and effect kind of reasoning. This is all masculine framework, guys, where this happens. But the woman is an emotional. It's on a totally other world when it comes to talking about things. It's, for example, for a car. If you ask a man, this is the only example I have, guys. If you ask a man, can you describe a car? A man would say, yeah, this is this kind of cylinder, kind of engine. It's built in this year. It has so much horsepower. It has 4 doors. It's this kind of strong. It's practical. It has been tested. It's on the market for this price. That's maybe how a man would describe a car. But if you ask a woman to describe that same car, she would say, yeah, this is like it has these colors. The steering wheel feels like soft. It has colorful frames on the tires, and it can easily drive it. It's a light, and it has a nice design and nice music equipment. And we are describing the same car, but it's about the mindset and the frame, the wiring that looks at things. And if you are in this world, guys, where you really are like ethical and moral, you miss out on so much stuff. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Stop it. It's not lying. It's totally fine, guys. Check out for the next ones.